to Bollywood Bubble, and how are you doing? How's everything going?
Going great, bro. You tell me.
I'm doing good. Thank you so much. So, your new Z5 Premium Original, Naxalbari, is about to have its premiere on 28th of November. अब हमें ये तो पता है कि इसमें आपका कैरेक्टर एक इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट, एक बिजनेसमैन का है. बट मैं चाहूँगा आप हमें थोड़ा डिटेल में बताएं कि किस तरह का बिजनेसमैन है ये, क्या इसके बिजनेस एस्पिरेशंस हैं, क्या एथिक्स हैं या बिल्कुल भी नहीं है, एंड इज ही समवन विद डीप पॉलिटिकल कनेक्शंस?
So, he's the CEO of this whole thing that is being made. FICA करके एक development हो रहा है स्टेट में, और इसका ये CEO है. He's there to do anything, anyhow, achieve anything, anyhow. He can do anything to do what he wants to do. Mm-hmm. And what he wants to do, you would not know till the end, because he has 5 things going on. So when you see the show, you'll understand what I'm trying to tell you, and then you'll know why I chose the character as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what is it about this character? I mean, what drives his entrepreneurial instincts as a CEO or as a businessman?
So he wants to achieve few things in life. Mm-hmm. And how he wants to do is the story in the show, but he wants to achieve few things in life, and he'll do anything for them. Mm-hmm. So you think he's doing it for this, but he may be doing it for something else.
And
it's a very complex character. Once you see it, you'll know you'll understand why I'm telling you this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, in terms of hook points, what were some of those hook points that you based this character on? I mean, as in personal life में कोई ऐसी शख्सियत जिनसे आप मिले हों, या कुछ ऐसी देखी वाली चीज, एक्सपीरियंस जिस पे आपने कैरेक्टर या कुछ शेड्स उसके इंजीनियर किए हैं उस चीज को लेके?
See, I've been watching a lot of OTT. Mm-hmm. So of course there are some references of something I've seen and I've liked. Mm-hmm. But I don't know anyone like this. Mm-hmm. And I worked hard towards the show, but you know what? जब भी कुछ होता था in OTT or anywhere, I'm offered these certain kind of roles only. I've always done very good roles, good boy roles.
Yeah.
This role required to be a man. I needed to be Keswani had to be a man, not a boy. Mm-hmm. I've always done very dancing, worked on my look mostly, whatever shows I've done. Mm-hmm. This is the first time I did a lot of workshops. I did acting workshop because I needed that kind of help and support, because I was coming out of my bubble, which is that comfort zone I was. Yes. And I wanted to come out of my bubble because OTT pe jab aun to I wanted to create that kind of impact, but no one has seen me in that role. Mm-hmm. And I worked hard for it, bro. मुझे आसानी से नहीं मिला.
जी.
जो भी मुझे ऑफर्स आते थे ना, वो उस टाइप के रोल्स के आते थे जो मैं कर चुका हूँ. इस टाइप के रोल के लिए I had to go and approach people. I had to request them, tell them कि please trust in me कि मैं ये भी कर सकता हूँ. बहुत सारे लोगों ने मुझे नहीं लिया. There were a couple of shows कि नहीं, no, this we can't see you. Mm-hmm. Finally, Z5 trusted in me and they gave me this. Mm-hmm. Because we watched so much of OTT, and I wanted to come out with this kind of character, जो टेढ़ा है, जो interesting है. We like those kind of. When I watch it, I love these kind of characters, and I wanted to do something like this. I had made up a mind कि मेरा पहला show होगा ना तो ऐसा होगा, वरना मैं रुके रहूँगा. And I waited for like nearly, even before COVID, I was going and meeting people for 6 months before that. Mm-hmm. So I waited for this kind of character.
Okay. So taking that further, as you say that you have up till now, before Naxalbari, you had done mostly good vibe roles, the boy next door, or you have aced humor also in, be it in television or in films.
Yeah.
So while you were stepping into this new venture with your digital debut with Naxalbari, I'm sure there would be a lot of nervous energy around you because you were coming out of your comfort zone. So I want to understand, how did that nervous energy help you to get a better grip on that character, that sense of thrill?
Yeah, so I'm always thinking and confused and nervous before the work starts. Mm-hmm. Once the work starts, I'm never nervous. That's one trait about me. Mm-hmm. That's the reason I did workshops. That's the reason I prepared myself. That's the reason I changed my look. I had a thick beard.
Yeah.
That became a little smaller. That became. तो ये जो आप देख रहे हो उसका ये I think 1/3 version is जितना मैं thick दाढ़ी बढ़ा दिया था. I just want to change my whole look. I was thinking, how do I do? Like people had to see me and say 2 seconds के लिए अच्छा ये तो आमिर है. I wanted that. And even from here, I'm getting that reaction. You know, like the people are telling me, we didn't recognize you for like 1-2 seconds. And this is the most different character. Like whenever you're doing a role, a part of you is in that character. This character में मेरा सबसे कम part था. Like as an Aamir. So it was I knew it would be difficult, but I wanted to challenge myself. वरना मैं वही same चीज करता, वही comfort zone में रहता, वही मस्ती करता. So yeah, I took help from outside. I did workshops. I took help from outside again. I changed my look, put on weight, lost weight, whatever. You'll see there are flashback sequences also in the show. वहाँ भी आपको पता चलेगा कि मैंने पूरा. You'll understand what I've done. I worked hard in the show for the first time. मैंने इतनी मेहनत की.
Okay. And since you spoke about workshops, I would like to know workshop में वो क्या ऐसी activities थे? Were it more about breathing patterns or working on yourself internally to bring out the nuances of the character?
So I was doing workshop with this gentleman called Saurabh Sajdev. He's a fine actor. He's a very good actor, and he's a very very good teacher. So उनके साथ मैंने ऐसे ही Zoom में workshops की because मैं गोवा में था, वो बॉम्बे में थे. So yeah, but I had a very so he has a style of he has a pattern, and for this character he thought I should follow. I'm sure every teacher has 3 or 4 different style of working. So for this character he thought a particular style will work for me, and I took the job very seriously. Like I always have fun. One thing about him, and we said कि acting में fun होना चाहिए, जो मैं हमेशा से करता हूँ. But ये fun से पहले जो preparation था, वो मैंने पहली बार किया.
Okay. And you also spoke about that, how people, they didn't place that much of confidence in you because you were trying to come out of a bubble. Now, in my personal opinion, let's say, for example, if an actor has a good face like yours, a very soft face, but behind that face, if there's a very devilish mind in terms of a character, it gives a tremendous depth to not just the character that you're playing, but also as an actor.
यही समझाने की try कर रहा था, कोई समझ नहीं रहा.
तो मैं वही जानना चाहता हूँ कि in your opinion, do you think our casting industry or the casting vertical of our television or film industry, they are not that much evolved that they can look beyond or past the face of an actor?
I don't know, yeah, they're very evolved now. पहले in fact इतने evolved नहीं थे, but last couple of years there's some amazing casting guys who are evolved, and I think someone किसी का तो click हुआ होगा जिसने मुझे यहाँ cast किया. So अगर वो जो evolve नहीं होते ना हम अब तक, तो I wouldn't be ever playing this, or maybe evolve हुआ. I have also taken this role up because I love the character. और ना क्या होता है, नहीं, you just doing television, you're the hero. तुम सब अच्छा ही करते हो, बुरा भी करते हो तो उसके 10 justifications होते हैं. ऐसे कैरेक्टर में कभी जिंदगी में नहीं करता. If I also wasn't evolved, so all of us I think have evolved. Acting we have evolved to understand so much work and such different kind of characters. And OTT pe I've realized while watching so many OTTs that the character is everything. If there's a strong character, I've decided अगर मुझे कुछ character interesting लगा तो मैं वो लूँगा, not the length of the role, but वो जो मुझे अच्छा लगे, the depth of it. And I'm sure everybody was evolved, मगर somebody had to trust, and I think these guys trusted in me.
Moving forward, your daughter Ira, she recently turned a year old. So what are some of those things that she as a child has inculcated in you? I mean, or she has taught you?
Brother, only one thing I'll say, that she's got peace in my life. I'm more peaceful with her, around her, and when I think of her, it just makes me peaceful.
Okay. And it's also said that parenthood brings a lot of awakening in a person's life. So talking about that in that context, in that sense, does parenthood also help you to get the emotional nuances of your characters better in place?
No, मेरे लिए ऐसा तो अब तक नहीं हुआ है. I haven't thought of it so much, But yeah, it can help you when you're relating few things, because now uh, you you know something has come on this earth who's an angel and it's yours. So it can help.
Mhm.
It can help.
Mhm.
I have taken up. You're right. You're right. It helps, and I have used that for my performance also in a couple of scenes. So yeah,
Mhm.
it does help.
Okay. And this show, it was shot during the peak of the pandemic. You drove all the way
Yeah.
from Mumbai to Goa. So I would want to
Yeah.
know, was it more about the character that you are playing, or the show as a whole that enticed you to to go to those lengths?
Acha. I would have anyways done the show because okay, Z5 had given me the show some show in March, same kind of character,
Ji.
uh, which got shelved because of COVID.
Mhm.
So when they called me and told me we are making another one, the character it's on the same lines. Do you want to do it? It's in Goa. तो गोवा सुन के पहले तो मैंने yes बोल दिया. फिर बोला अच्छा मुझे story भी सुन. Because I had not stepped out of my house for like 2.5, 3 months.
Yeah.
I live with my mother, and it's very risky for her if I step out. So उनकी वजह से मैं बाहर नहीं गया था.
जी.
जब मैं गोवा सुना, I'm like, मैं अपने आप को बस ऐसा देख रहा था बाहर उड़ रहे हैं और मैं वो हूँ. Yeah, so I did the show for the show. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. But गोवा सुन के या बॉम्बे के बाहर जाने का सुन के I was most excited in that. Because I still remember first time जब पहुंचा, the first week itself I went on the beach and मुझे बहुत खाली लग रहा था. तो ऐसा I thought let me go to Baga Beach. जो गए हुए मुझे बहुत साल हो गए because it's very very crowded. It's not possible for us to go there anymore.
Yeah.
But it was empty. एक आदमी नहीं था. सिर्फ 25-30 कुत्ते भाग रहे थे यहाँ से और that's about it. मेरे पास वीडियो भी है, मैं हमेशा रखूंगा वीडियो. I felt so different that day कि यार I can't believe ये हमारे साथ क्या हो रहा है. I think in that phase everybody thought this about themselves at some point in time.
Yeah.
रोड को देखकर, स्काई को देखकर, ये देखकर, वो देखकर मेरे को लगा था. But then गोवा जब मैं गया, बाहर गया और वो भी empty खाली था. It was a very different feeling. And I remember the first day on the set. ऐसे लग रहा था कि I'm shooting in a shooting. Because everything was unreal.
Yeah.
ऐसे लग रहा था I'm watching one of those sci-fi movies where people are running in PPE and mask and this and that. You enter. मैं अपना रूम इतना स्प्रे कर दिया था कि मैं 5 मिनट तक अंदर नहीं जा पाया. फिर बाहर आके बैठ के खांस रहा था. Those moments I'll never forget. There are a lot of things in life which you remember career-wise. Yeah. Naxal will be also remembered because it's my first OTT, but also for the reasons, the way and the timing it was shot.
Yeah, true. Okay. Yeah. So इसी पे मेरा अगला और आखिरी सवाल ये होगा कि you were shooting for this show during the peak of the pandemic with a crew of minimum 100 to 150 people. That's what I'm assuming. So shooting in उस माहौल में shoot करना इतने सारे लोगों के साथ, what would you say to the people who are still currently living under the fear of stepping out of their homes, but still they have to go to their work? So what advice would you like to give to those people to put the pandemic behind them?
See, you have to go out and start working. No one has a choice. I did not. I was lucky enough. There are a lot of people like us who don't have to go out and work and can afford to stay at home and still survive. But most of them have to go out and work. So earlier initial stages of the pandemic, I used to judge कि यार बाहर क्यों निकल रहे. When the pandemic was going on, the lockdown was going on, जब इन लोगों को नीचे देखता था, not realizing that they have to go and work. Yeah. When my driver told me कि उनके यूपी से दोस्त थे जो आसपास रहते हैं and they don't have food to eat and we were providing them with basic food, dal and chawal and they were so happy. And that's when I realized those people coming out, वो initially realized नहीं होता है ना. Initially से होता है कि चलो lockdown होने बोला तो whoever comes out is irresponsible. You don't know what the real thing which is going on in his life. So that they realized होना शुरू हुआ. And now people have to go and work there, but they have to be extremely careful. My trick has been whenever I go out, मैं steam लेता हूँ दिन के 2 से 3 बार. अगर मैं ज्यादा जाता हूँ तो 3 बार लेता हूँ, नहीं जाता हूँ तो 2 बार. मैं 2 बार तो steam लेता हूँ. I gargle once or twice a day. I keep having hot stuff, hot water. So my trick has been that after that I've gone to Goa, I've gone to Calcutta, I go out. Touch wood, अब बोलना नहीं चाहिए, अभी तक तो सब ठीक है. So this has been my trick. I hope this trick has worked. जब तक vaccine ना आ जाए.
True, true. So with that we have reached the end of this conversation. I would like to know कुछ ऐसा सवाल जो मुझसे पूछना रह गया हो या जिसका आप जवाब देना चाहते हो या जिसके बारे में बात करना चाहते हो. So please.
Nothing, bro. It was lovely talking to you. You're a very pleasant person. So
thank you so much.
Only thing, this is my first OTT and it's very close to my heart for many different reasons. Besides, we've all done so much work, but this has been really close to my heart because of the effort I put in, the times we've shot in, and not only me, the producers, the platform, all of them have put in a lot of effort. So I hope people like it because we've shot this whole show during pandemic. So कहीं से भी देखकर ऐसे लगेगा नहीं, मगर कहीं छोटी मोटी अगर भूल हो गई तो माफ कर देना. Please like the show. And please do watch.
I'm sure everyone will like this show. Yes, of course, of course. So on that note, thank you so much for talking to us, Aamir. It was a pleasure having a conversation with you. And I wish you all the best for Naxalbari and all your upcoming projects.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
Please take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.